Dallas Cowboys. One way or another, unofficially home of the Cowboys. But let's get it. The name is Law Nation. 5 key storylines heading into this offseason. I figured I'd go live early because I've been very, very busy. Busy as a bumblebee. But we're getting everything ready for the Oxnard trip. Let's talk about training camp.
Ready?
Let's get it.
From it. Destiny arrives all the same.
Yep. They say there ain't no party like a cowboy party. But what about a Law Nation's groove? From my studios to yours. Brought to you by Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers. Imitated but never duplicated over here, baby. 5, 4, 3, 2. And I'm telling you. What? Come on. All right. Mama said there'll be days literally just like this. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Appreciate everybody for jumping in. The name is Law Nation. Without hesitations nor deviations to the matter. One way or another. Stand tall or not at all. Yeah. All right. All right. So I'm hearing that there's a unemployment line that's longer than Shaq's feet or longer than Jay Leno's chin. And if you somehow working for Fox FS1 or 2 or 3 and remove the 5, it's crazy that on one point, you're high and mighty, and then on the next point, you're low and this is the thing that we all have to understand. The same people you pass on your way up will be the same people you see on your way down, right? And that's just how it goes. I've never been a pro component of a person that will say, I'll laugh at other people's shortcomings because, you just never know how the universe and the multiverse works, right? But what I'm getting at is that they done got rid of all of the damn Dak haters, right? I'm like, God, dog. They done got rid of Shady McCoy, Joy, and Taylor, and they got rid of Emmanuel Acho. They done got rid of a whole bunch of them people that was talking crazy stuff. But they left on another network there. Orlowski, oh my gosh, man. But to each his own, right? We're not going to take a victory lap. Shout out to your Common Sense Lab. Shout out to Ray Paris in the building, RP. Shout out to you, Scare. Appreciate you. Thank you for jumping in. Ace Boogie, Alpha Mason. And who else here? Sin City Cowboy. Jeremy. JB in the building. Eric Jackson, what's good with you, man? Audio is straight? Okay, good. I forgot to do the test, but if the audio is off, put if the audio is straight, put a 1 in the chat. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's get right to the storyline that we have here. The topic of the nature, of course, we always got to talk Dak Prescott. Has been like that for over 9 years now, going into 9 years. All right, so the first and foremost, rookie. The person that's been standing tall over here and the person that's been giving us some good insights to a lot of things, and his name is Donovan Ezeraku. I think that he's been doing a great job for what it is worth here, especially as it relates to the Cowboys. Donovan Ezeraku been that guy with the early impressions. They even wrote an article about him over here on the Cowboys.com. I'm very high in on him. He can't even be a dark horse at this point because of the expectations. I think that, when you look at the total body of work of what this defensive line will be able to do, we by far should be, that's the operative word, be the fastest defensive line in the league, if you really think about it. Like I went over multitudes of time, you just don't give 42 tackles for loss. 16.5 sacks last season. This is from Donovan Ezraku. 2 forced fumbles, something like that, and be dog water, right? Some of this stuff got to be transferable. And if you look at his skill set, he's bendy, get around, and one of the things that he's able to do of the element of surprise is stop the run. It's crazy that he, at his frame, is able to stop the run and get in the backfield. So it's good to pair him up with Terrence Newman. I remember that 41. Terrence Newman number, and see what he can do across the edge. But the key component to all of this been, speed do kills. Yes, indeed. The key component is this guy right here. This guy right here, I put a red circle around him. His name is Aaron Whitecotton. I think Whitecotton is the guy that really is going to change the complexity of this particular team. We've been talking about 2 things that I want the Cowboys to do. Run the ball and stop the run. Run the ball and stop the run. 2 things. If we can do those 2 things, I promise you guys, you don't have to believe everything I said. But if the Cowboys have the ability to run the ball, stop the run, all of the other pieces will fit right on in. Of course, Dak Prescott is a better quarterback when he's got run game. Of course, the wide receivers, now they have one-on-one instead of a clouded room to catch balls, right? Pause if necessary. They will have better numbers. And if you can stop the run and make teams one-dimensional, if they want to throw and be pass-happy, then we have more chances and opportunities to pick the ball off, etc. So there's 2 things, right? Run the ball and stop the run. And we've been begging for those 2 things for a long time. Now, here's the blessings. And I appreciate everybody for dropping in. Hit that like button and share this content. Here's the blessings of Whitecotton. That everywhere he's been a top scholar on rush defense, right? Like stopping the run. That's been his calling card at the Jets and wherever he's been before that. And he's been able to elevate certain positions gameplay, right? So those are things that we have to look at too. And granted, it's just not him. It's also Bangazi, who's the linebackers coach, who's really a linebackers coach, not somebody that was working at Sack and Save and saying, hey, coach, I need a job. Come on, you're hired. I know your mama and them. No, this is a guy that knows absolutely football. And then you have the overall defensive coordinator, Matt Eberflus, right, who's ready. He got snake venom for Washington, and it's good because, remember, the Washington team last season played against the Chicago Bears. They played against the Chicago Bears, and they lost in a Hail Mary type of game. Jaden Daniels threw a Hail Mary, and then they proceeded to lose 8 or 9 games afterwards, right, because the team was in shambles. So he got snake venom for the Washington team, and we get a chance to play them twice a year. And I can't wait to see what he gonna dial up with this team, opposed to what he had last season with the Chicago Bears. And crazy that it may sound, everywhere, Matt Eberflus he's been either top 5 or top 10 on defense. And y'all know my stance on defense. Defense win you what? Y'all can put that down in the chat. Shout out to you, Ty, man. Appreciate you. Leon, King G in the building. Jose, appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much on the top of the morning, man. Morning coffee with Law. Yeah, I had to get in because, I got things later on today that I must do. And we got contracts that we got to look over and read over and things like that. And I'm on my Micah Parsons situation. Like, hey, I'm gonna still practice. I'm gonna still be out here, but I'm looking at these contracts. And you got to pay me for me. But appreciate y'all so much. Mr. Fulton says, morning law this Sunday, July 20th, is my big 26th birthday. Come on with it, man. All right. Come on down, man. Harry Hines is wide open, bro. We're going to take you down to Harry Hines. Come on, man. And we got something for you down there on Harry Hines, man. Come on out, man. We're going to make sure you have a great time. And we're going to try to squeeze Jaden Daniels in and see see if his mama can let him out the house or what have you. Break him on in the right way. Defense win championship. This is my guy, Johnny Blue, man. Appreciate you so much, man, for your support. Defense do win championships, and they don't lose them. All right, so speaking of Harry Hines and things being open, Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons contract situation. Do you guys think that the opening day of Oxnard, that there will be some news about Micah Parsons? Breaking news, is signing an unbelievable contract to be the Dallas Cowboys defensive edge rusher for 2025 all the way through 2029 or something like that. Do y'all believe that we will get that news, that chime for your mind, that Micah Parsons is finally paid? Because it never ends. It's a cycling situation. It never ends. And we never get the benefit of the doubt, by the way. It's just crazy how, Micah Parsons is by far our better or best defensive edge rusher, and he got to fight for his money. He do. He got to fight for it, And I just think that the Cowboys are doing an epic mistake by just toying along with this and not paying your guy what his value is worth. I get it. It takes two to tango, but Jerry already said that he likes to talk to the player first and squeeze them and get them in a corner by themselves and turn off the cameras, turn off the lights and everything and rub knee to knee, elbow to elbow and say, hey, man, come on, get this deal done. This is the best deal in the building, And it's one of those things. I just think that Micah Parsons, to keep us from completely doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, I think we should just go ahead and pay him. We saw how it went with my guy, C. Dangerous Lamb last season. And Dak Prescott, even though, Dak Prescott still went to practice and these sorts of things, and they ended up paying him right at the tip of the edge, right at the edge of the beginning of the season. So that is crazy. But it's just one of those things that I think that Micah Parsons need to get paid really early. This will be the storyline heading into this training camp. And where will we be at when the news break? Hopefully, I'm not leaving from Oxnard back to my hotel while the news break, right? Hopefully, we get some intels of information while we there so we can go live and I can give you guys my honest thoughts about his payment, right? And we do know when you do get paid, the NFL is the craziest cycling ever, because when you get paid, it elevates the salary cap for that year. It's crazy, right? So you can pay him and then still go out and get more and more people, more and more resources to help this team out. And I think that if we don't drag our feet, then we can get things going. All right, so here we go right here. Hold on. Let me pull this up right quick. I forgot to pull up. Is it over the cap? That's the best way to look at it, right? And let me see if I can pull up over the cap. Give me 1 second here. Appreciate you, John Henry. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for jumping in. VA boys in the building. Okay. All right, so the Cowboys absolutely got $32 million available. So meaning when you pay Parsons, is going to go up to about 45, maybe 46, right? Pay the man so you can go and move pieces around and go get more and more things, All right? 5-year deal, 205, pay the man, DC for life, Ray Parrish. Come on with it. Man, that's what we need to do. We need to pay that man, pay that brother, and deal with the other things down the stretch. Here's my other thoughts. Are you ready, Cowboy Nation? Appreciate you, Jeremy. My bad. We open Thursday. I'll be there. Okay. Jeremy, you talking about Harry Hines or you talking about Oxnard? Which one you talking about, Jeremy? Which one? You gonna meet me? We going to Harry Hines or Oxnard? Yeah. But neither here nor there. Seabass says, that's what I'm saying, lost. Song Micah already. Oh, signed Micah already. Wait a minute. Free up some spending money. We get players, gear more, Raekwon Davis. I've seen the rumor. Let me see. DJ Reader rumor. DJ Reader. Let me see if I can pull this up. DJ Reader. Trade rumor. And you got to put it in the Cowboys. Watch. Let me see if I can pull this up. Hold on. I'll pull this up right quick. I hate these type of times. It's still almost the lion season, right? And people still going to lie a little bit, and we'll tease them every now and then, okay? We'll tease them with this DJ Reader. I think that DJ Reader is a guy that the Cowboys would love to have and to hold and to be in this spot. And let me see if I can pull it up for article's sake. All right, and it states Dallas Cowboys trade for Mozzie Smith replacement, rumor teased. And let me see, this website got all type of things popping up. But in short, not to read the entire article here, they was talking about Mozzie and Jay Toya. These guys are pretty much unknown, and I'm paraphrasing. But for the first two seasons, although Smith has been a letdown for the first two seasons. I can't read today. Let me get some more coffee. When I start stumbling over my words, I need coffee. We don't imagine Reader will be that much of an improvement. They must be out there cotton picking mine. Reader has seen a major decline in production and suffered knee and quad injuries over the last few years, now entering in his 10th NFL season at the age of 30. Yeah, beat him up then. Shoot. Yeah, Reader is trash, man. Come on, Lions. Get rid of him, Yeah, that Reader, man, he can't read nor write. He can't push through a wet paper bag, man. Come on. Come on with it. Whoever wrote that article, man, come on. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. DJ Reader is no good. Ain't this right, Cowboy Nation? He's no good. Maybe the fame and fortunes can fall our way, and they figured that DJ Reader is no good, and then he can come on over to Cowboys to be a good reader. Yeah. So in this article, they beating him up, but we haven't had a damn interior one tech to have north of 1 or 2 sacks since Bill Clinton was in office. You know what I'm saying? And he was doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So look, yeah. So it's one of those things, man. Like this Reader, he had 11 solo tackles, 3 sacks last season, 6 assists, 20 pressures, 6 hits, 11 hurries, 13 stops. And he's considered to be on a down spiral, right? And I'm just looking at Reader. He's 6'3", 335. They got him 31 years of age here. Is that somebody that you would like to is that somebody that you guys would like to have as a replacement over Mozzie or Jay Toya? Toya sitting like, hey, wait a minute. Why I'm getting hit with strays? All y'all know I could be the next Vita Vea over here, Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at. I would literally entertain Reader coming here, but I'm also greedy to this degree. Seabass haven't taken a defensive tackle seriously since Bill Clinton was in office, Shoot. Yeah. I was going to say some jokes, but it's still too early. We got kids out of school, and they be watching. They be calling into the show. So I don't want to say anything off the charts here. But I can tell you that the country boy was in better shape when they was worried about that versus these other policies that's going on. Yeah. But we just have to see law. This is from David Woods. I agree. It's one of those things whereas we can look back at and say, all right, cool. We know that normally it takes 3 years for a interior guy to show us something, right? Or it's going to take you going into an environment that already know how to prepare themselves for it, right? And that's that. We got to understand that part of it. But I'm ready for the wee-woo analysis. I'm ready for the wee-woo analysis. Shout out to my guy, Boss Cowboys Sports. I'm ready for the wee-woo analysis, and I want you guys to put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear this correctly.
Things to the NFL, where there were some big names to miss the NFL postseason last year. You are looking at all the teams who failed to play in the postseason in 2024-2025. Safe to say that a lot of them are looking for a bounce-back season, and our Super Bowl champ, Bryant B-Mac McFadden, has his eye on a couple of teams he is expected to play in the postseason this year. I will tell you all at home, there is one team on this list that may surprise you. But B-Mac, we're going to start with the 49ers. Not a surprise to expect to see them in the postseason. Last year just kind of felt like an anomaly. They dealt with so many injuries. But now they're back. They've offloaded a lot this offseason. Why do you anticipate them being back in the postseason?
Before we go further, I'd like to give a special shout out to my guy, Smoke One For You, for sending me this because I need it. Oh, I need it right now. Oh, I need this right here. This is like putting a battery in my back right quick, recharging the law nation. Without hesitations nor deviations to the matter, baby, because we're going to talk about this. Get ready. Put a 4 in the chat if you already shared this podcast. Be sure to let people know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk.
Well, I expect the San Francisco 49ers, Haley, to be healthy, something they did not have a year ago in 2024, which led to a disappointing season. Yes, they moved on from Deebo Samuel, but this still will be a very, very talented roster. You look at Jawan Jennings, having a healthy Brandon Ayuk will actually help, not to mention year 2 with rookie Pearsall, who was able to show up with some flashes.
Boy, that word fucked them. That word messed them up. Yeah.
Here or there in his rookie campaign when he was healthy, and then not to mention the catalyst that gets everything going for them, Trent Williams back on the offensive line as well, along with Christian McCaffrey. We're talking about notable names on the offensive side of the football that missed time a year ago because of injuries. They're healthy. Not to mention, you look at their schedule right on time. When you get the graphic there.
Hear ye. Get Reader, keep Mozzie, push him to be great. DC for life. I agree. I don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Yeah. I don't want to throw that baby out with the bathwater. Yeah. Here we go. Keep. Just bring in a veteran defensive tackle. Come on with it.
The first 4 ball games is very, very important. They have an opportunity to get off in a really, really good situation with the 4 games that you see. Seattle, New Orleans, Arizona, Jacksonville. It's safe to say they will be the favorites in all 4 of those ball games. So if they can get off to a good start, that can really help their case in finishing in a good situation to be able to get into the postseason, something that they missed in 2024.
Look at the grace. Look at the mercy. I can't make this stuff up. Granted, overall and collectively speaking, I didn't hear one person states this particular avenue of wordplay that since Brock Purdy got his coins, got his bag, why they didn't say, hey, It's up to him to elevate the team. It's up to him to move mountains. It's up to him to create a valley when it's not one. It's up to him to pull the sun out of the sky when it's nighttime so that people can say. And if it gets too hot, it's supposed to be up to him to dismiss the sun and provide the clouds and also replenish the earth with water that's falling out of the sky. It's up to him to be God-like. What happened to all of those excuses that people say? Injuries are a part of the game. If I'm not mistaken, Brock Purdy is getting paid more and more money than Dak Prescott. He's getting paid $250 million. Why not somebody brought up his payment? Why not somebody brought up his money? And if anybody want to debate me on that, here's the chart line. Here's Pat Mahomes. And let me make sure that y'all can see what I see here. Let me slide it over this way. Hold on. Bear with me. Hail Mary. Run quick C. And let me do this right quick, because y'all would not believe it if I didn't show it to you. Yeah. All right. And you might not can see me as much, but I want to pull this up right quick. Yeah. All right. And let me make the house look a little bit better, because nobody was talking about the money. Pat Mahomes, $450 million. Joshua Allen, $330 million. Trevor Law, $275 million. Oh, Joe Burrows, $275 million. Brock Purdy, $265 million. Justin Herbert, $262 million. Jalen Hurts, $260 million. And then you have Dakota Prescott with $240 million. So what I'm getting at is why nobody brought up the money, the remunerations, the cash at hand, that these particular quarterbacks, they must do it all. They must be able to catch the ball, run the ball, don't throw interceptions. They must all, if they getting paid $250 million, that they must win by themselves, that they got to elevate the team and have a Super Bowl ring. Now I'm only looking at this, I only see Pat Mahomes with a ring, and we know that Andy Reid is no one to hot you at, right? And then we see Jalen Hurts, who had an all-star assembled team, got a ring. Out of the top 10 people that's on this list, I only see 2 quarterbacks with a ring. I wonder why. But what happened to all of the other things? Whereas, hey, the quarterback, he got to do it all from X to Y to Z and move the the P and the Q's around. What happened? Did Purdy play the whole season, or was he hurt? That's from Kobe. I think he played the whole entire season. I can't make this stuff up, baby.
Yeah, I was looking down at the drop note there on that schedule. The 49ers have the easiest strength of schedule since the 2015 Falcons.
And then, lo and behold, as trash and as how terrible the 49ers are, I can't stand them. I can't stand them damn team. Excuse my French. I can't stand the 49ers. So they have a horrid season. The following year, they get a chance to draft ahead of us, and then they get the easiest schedule that ChatGPT can ever align. And then they get their quarterback to be paid, and not one word is whispered about, hey, let's see what he can do now, And not one person said, hey, will they have the money now to pay Trent Williams? Do they have the money now to pay Brandon Ayuk? I think he already got paid before Brock, right? And do they have the money to continue to pay Bosa? Do they have the money to pay Fred Warner, Stephen Wonder, all of the Wonders? Do they have the money? I haven't heard now one segment, one whisper, one thought about money. You know, why I got to bring up the money? Why? What's going on? And do they have enough money to continue to pay CMC? I mean, didn't Christian McCaffrey get paid too? And didn't George Kittle? Don't they got weapons all over everywhere? And not one word mentioned about money. Come on. Why they're not bringing up that brother's paycheck, you know?
I hope they're a postseason team this year. They open it against the Seahawks on September 7th. Let's talk about the Bears.
No, we ain't gonna talk about no Bears. I don't give a dog about the Bears. Yo, we ain't gonna talk about no Bears. We're gonna skip it. We're gonna fast forward all of this. We finna fast forward all of this, get back to our boys over here. We them boys. Where they at? Dallas. I'm gonna look, I'm fine, Dallas. Mm-hmm.
I think they have a fighting chance because you look at their division. It's the Buffalo Bills and who else?
I know.
They have a great chance to be number 2 in that division with ease, in my opinion.
All right, so we'll wait and see if the Patriots can steal a playoff win this year.
And trust and believe, Josh Allen should be able to win that division there. They played the Jets twice, Miami Dolphins twice, and the New England Patriots twice. You know, come on with it.
B-Mac, I got to be honest with you. Our next topic is the Cowboys. You know how I feel about America's team. I was just telling our producer upstairs, Stryker, that this is the first time in a while that I have felt cautiously optimistic going into a season. I'm usually pretty pessimistic given what the Cowboys do each and every year. Lige Douzable has been trying to get me on board, but I feel like I am. I brought my Good Luck Cowboys candle today as well, B-Mac. So give me more good luck here. Why are my Dallas Cowboys going to be in the postseason this year?
Of course.
It's good to see Haley. She was at the Star. She used to work at the Star. And then I'm telling y'all, man, somehow my guy, Botch Lombardi next, right? It's somehow when you work at the Star, you rub a few elbows. The other networks be like, hey, you know, are you diverse in all football? Because we will hire you, right? And there's a lot of openings throughout Fox and NFL Network and as well as ESPN. So, hey, I'm just telling y'all might want to put your name in the hat.
First and foremost, Haley, why do you have a good luck candle? What luck has that candle brought you in the Cowboys?
It hasn't. And honestly, I can't get it open because my hands are sweaty, but it's never been lit. So maybe that's why we haven't had any good luck, because I've never lit it. But this is a really great gift from my Cowboys family when I left working from the team, and so I keep it on my desk.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Yes, indeed. That's sweet. Come on.
It says it smells like a Cowboys win. We'll see. But tell me why. Can we get a playoff win this year, maybe?
Before we
hold on. My guy says cautiously optimistic. Cautiously. We're going to have to start using that. CO, you know, Dramatic. CO, come on. She's better than Joy already. Oh, yeah. Head to toe. I mean, also in between the ears, you know. She way better than Joy. Yo.
We jump to winning playoff games. Let's talk about trying to get into the playoffs,
Fair.
right? And I do believe the Cowboys could be that team that missed the playoffs in 2024, but make the playoffs in 2025 because you have a healthy quarterback in Dak Prescott. You can say whatever you want to say about the playoff woes, right? That's a real thing associated with Dak Prescott. But in terms of regular season football,
I know.
Hey, in terms of regular season football, he plays great football. And the playoff woes are not all about Dak Prescott. It's a total team effort. But when you talk about having a healthy Dak Prescott, remember the last time we saw him fully healthy was in 2023. He threw for 36 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, completed almost 70% of his passes. He was in that MVP conversation, and they won double-digit games. Right. I do believe they will have a successful season. When you look at what he has in terms of pass catchers, this will be the best tandem of wide receivers Dak Prescott has ever had while being the starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, and George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. Jake Ferguson.
Finally, somebody said it, man. Oh my gosh, man. Come on. Did y'all hear what he said? Did y'all hear what he said? Now this is on paper now. This is on paper. I'm telling y'all right now, there's been so many people. Dak, he always had talent. He always had wide receivers, running backs. He just got to do his job. The Dallas Cowboys are trash because of Dak is trash. And I'm sitting there like, and I'm like, dog, are you watching the same team that I'm watching? You know, yes, Law, they got Ezekiel Elliott, Tony Pollard, Amari Cooper, C. Dangerous Lamb, the best offensive line. Oh, yeah. And Dak just went to bed. They led the defense in takeaways. The best defense, they got Micah Parsons. Oh, my Trayvon Diggs. Oh, they got everybody, LVE. They got everybody. They got the best coaches, the best water, the best owner, the best stadium, and Dak is trash. Every time, I'm sitting here like, okay, yeah. What, yeah? They had 13,000 All-Pros. I said, and then I hit them with this. Hey, so with them All-Pros, who else showed up in the postseason? It doesn't matter. Excuses. Oh, yeah. You know, and literally, there's going to be somebody in the comment box after this video saying, you sounded like you're making excuses. But then every time I asked them, it doesn't matter. You know. It doesn't matter, man. Look, I literally had somebody in the comment box say, yeah, Ezekiel Elliott had 1,600 yards rushing. Led the league in rushing yards and I believe touchdowns. I said, what year was that? 2016? And I said, yeah, that's 9 years ago. That's 9 years ago. And what did the Cowboys do to elevate that? Nothing. The following year in 2017, we went and got tacos. We went and got a taco. Not a burrito. Not a receiver. Not an offensive lineman. Not a kicker. Not a punt returner. We went and got a taco. Who I bumped into the other day. You know, I will say something funny, but I'm not going to do it. So, this tandem here is by far, I'm knocking on wood, if these guys can stay healthy, it's by far the best tandem that they had. And this is on paper. And now, you know, I was watching my guys last night, just sitting back watching my guy, Rome, Boss Cowboy, Sports, DMV, you know who you are. Shout out to him. And last but not least, Jay Tuck. They were live. They were talking some good stuff. And they said, basically, we can't let the pressure off the Joneses. We can't be satisfied with this because we still got a lot. We got a lot to add to. You see, the Joneses thought they were slick. We went and got George Pickens. Oh, that's enough. No! I want more and more resources, more and more things. But you think that you got to have an all-star team to win? Yes, we need to have an all-star team to win. Yeah, I agree. I agree with the haters. I do. Dak cannot win it by himself. I 1,000,000% agree. Dak cannot win it by himself. He can't. He can't. Joe Burrows is considered the greatest quarterback that God birthed in the last 5 years. Yes, he went to the Super Bowl. But last I checked, with T. Higgins, with Jamar Chase, with run game, with a guy on the defensive side that's giving you 18 sacks a season. He can't even get to the postseason game with a better coaching. Can you imagine? Just open up your mind. Can you imagine if Joe Burrows, as great and as good as he is, if he had Jason Garrett as his head coach? Would you imagine he'll be another 8-8, 8-8, 8-8 guy? Or since there's about more than 16 games, 17 games, he will be a 7-9 guy. You know what I'm saying? It just be one of those type of situations for us. He will be one of those things. Yeah. So it's crazy how we look at it from this particular point of view, and we supposed to win Super Bowls. And from the start of the time that we started with Dak Prescott, we had Jason Garrett. And then we moved from Jason Garrett to Mike McCarthy. Now, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I got some sharp edges. There's not a single person that's watching this stream right now that will look us in the face with a straight face. And I don't even know the name of the coach over there in Cincinnati land. But I can guarantee you my bottom dollar. If it's for one game to win, you got Coach Jason Garrett, and you got that coach over there in Cincinnati, whatever his name may be, y'all can put it in the chat. A third, almost all of y'all going to say, hey, man, give me that coach in Cincinnati. I'm not finna say, how you doing, guys? No way. Yeah. All right, come on, let's get back to it, baby.
Is more than a serviceable tight end in terms of commanding action in the seams. This offensive line would be better as well. And you can say whatever you want to say about the notable names or the lack thereof at the running back position. Javonte Williams, remember his rookie year, he went for over 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
He just dealt with some injuries. But if the passing game can do what we believe they can do with the personnel that I named, it will actually help the running game. And oh, by the way, defensively, you cannot forget about what they have. They still have some dudes that can play high-level football. And the same thing I said about Dennis Allen, I will repeat about Matt Eberflus. You can say whatever you want to say about his ability to be a really, really good head coach. You would never question his mindset as a DC. He is a defensive coordinator. He has an abundance of experience. And I believe the Cowboys will have a successful season, enough for them to get into the playoffs. And then people will say, what about Philly? Well, Philly is in a league of their own, right? Not just in the NFC East, Haley, but in the entire NFL, in my opinion. Question his mindset as a DC. He is a defensive coordinator. He has an abundance of experience. And I believe the Cowboys will have a successful season, enough for them to get into the playoffs. And then people will say, what about Philly? Well, Philly is in a league of their own, right? Not just in the NFC East, Haley, but in the entire NFL, in my opinion. But outside of that, the Cowboys have a fighting chance because, correct me.
All right, woosa. I had to let that marinate in my mind. A league of their effing own. Yeah, now granted, they coming off of a Super Bowl. Last year, if I'm not mistaken, they started off the season 1-1, right? They won the Green Bay Packers game, which was like neither here nor there. They could have lost it. They could have started off the season 0-2. But they beat the Green Bay Packers. Then I think the following week, they played against a healthy Buccaneers game. I think they got blown out or something like that. NFL is a strange lady, in the words of Brian Broaddus. Maybe it's a lady with hairy legs with one eyebrow and a lazy eye. I don't know. And 2 teeth. And a good tongue. But what I'm getting at is with this strange lady, the NFL don't have carryovers. You got to start all the way over every year. Your perceived value, of course, transfer from one year to the next, which is granted. But I ain't giving 1 ounce of credit to the Eagles at all. No. They starting all the way over with ground zero. Now, granted, I can't talk about the players that they do have. They do have worthy credit opponents. And Saquon Barkley is Saquon Barkley. It's not like he's a stranger, right? We've seen Saquon Barkley for the last 9 years here. 8 or 9 years. And since we've been seeing Saquon Barkley, last year was our first time watching him beat us, believe it or not. Last year was. Now, what I want more so than anything is the Super Bowl, of course. But I want us to be healthy week 1. The Dallas Cowboys at their fullness of strength, and the Eagles at their fullness of strength. The last few times that they played us, we've been hobbled. We've been limping when we face those boys. So what I'm looking at it, the Cowboys versus the Eagles week 1. Let's get it on. Take out all of that nice stuff that some content creators are saying about the Eagles. And no offense to my compatriots talking nicely about them. No offense to them. But I live by a different creed. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth type of creed. My body be punished for hard living. Hands in the straps of praying, so Father, please forgive me. Police be rushing when they see me. I flaunt it. I'm America's Most Wanted live on TV. It's like pleasure and pain. I'm stuck in this game. Holler my name. They all gonna die. Come on with it. We ready to spray and leave the clip empty. And if we're gonna fall still fighting. And it's gonna take every single strength of the Eagles to beat us down. They are enemies. Yeah. Yes, indeed. I'm not fit to give. Yeah. That's like you waking up and you're thanking the Creator. Then you also said, hey, I appreciate Satan for not attempting me that much. I appreciate Satan for getting me on my way today. I'm not giving me all of the energy. No! Not around here. Shout out to your hood Quavians. Law and his Tupac today. Yeah, today. Come on with it. Law. Instead of law. All you egos die. Law. All you egos die. Come on with it. That's gonna be triple platinum. Tupac gonna come up out of the grave and say, hey man, I don't got nothing on LAW. Come on, baby. Sure. Pull your strap on, man. Come on with it. Yes, indeed, man. Let me quit saying that before he really come like Candyman. But let's listen to what he had to say one more time.
abundance of experience, and I believe the Cowboys will have a successful season, enough for them to get into the playoffs. And then people will say, what about Philly? Well, Philly is in a league of their own, right? Not just in the NFC East, but in the entire NFL, in my opinion. But outside of that, the Cowboys have a fighting chance because, correct me if I'm wrong, Cooper Rush took care of his business against the Commanders, right? And right now, the Commanders are the odds favorites to be at least the second best team in the NFC East. Well, they split with the Dallas Cowboys without Dak Prescott. So I think the Cowboys will have a fighting chance, especially if they have health on their side, to win enough games to get into the playoffs.
Right.
Now, ask me about playoff wins in December. But I don't know what that look like now, but in December, I'll have an answer for you then. But in terms of getting to the playoffs, yeah, let's go, Jerry. Yeah,
Let's go, Jerry!
I got it.
I'm going to light this candle.
Don't light it now, baby. Don't light it. Put that candle out. Put that damn candle out. Yeah. Come on, baby. You're going to make it hard for them to smile in the future. Yeah.
Post-bye, because we just saw the schedule of what the Cowboys are going to have to deal with after they come back from the bye week. It's going to be tough. So I'm going to keep my candle close to my chest. B-Mac, I will see you out at Cowboys training camp. I'm so excited to hang out with the fellas. And let's go. America's team. Maybe we're going to the Super Bowl.
Ah, snap, girl. Wait a minute. Oh, my God, girl. Why you had to say that? No. No.
Let's go, man! Let's go!
Did she say super plate? Did she say super Did she say super fork? Did she say Super Bowl? Hold on.
We're going to have to deal with after they come back from the bye week. It's going to be tough. So I'm going to keep my candle close to my chest. B-Mac, I will see you out at Cowboys training camp. I'm so excited to hang out with the fellas. And let's go. America's team. Maybe we're going to the Super Bowl. Who knows? I'm not going to go that far.
Ah, you did went that far, girl. God dog. It was good. Ah. We go to the Super Bowl, we win it. I'm going to go back to this clip. And forever, because I think she moved to Florida, but whenever she's in Dallas, she don't have to lift up a fork, a spoon, a knife, a plate, none of that stuff. Because we going to take real good care of her. Thou should decree a thing and it shall be established. We going to come back to this video and say, hey, Haley. You was right. You was right, lady. You eat for free from here on out. You better not reach to your wallet, your hand, purse, or anything. Yeah, I think she moved to Florida or something like that. She had got promoted. That's where one of the headquarters at. But neither here nor there. I'm not saying Super Bowl right now. I'm saying super fork will be nice, a super plate, a super napkin set, a super spork, them damn things that look like a fork and a spoon at the same time. Yeah, let's do that. Come on with it. Yeah, so with all of that being said, and all of the fortunes and fame is being renamed, and there's a lot of openings. A lot of openings over here at ESPN, Fox, and all of the hating networks that hate on us and hate on the Cowboys. I think that the play on it has smelled so bad that they got to get in control of it. And sometimes you can't wash it away. Sometimes you just got to throw it away, right? Somebody messed themselves, and they just said, man, I'm just going to throw these away. And when you throw them away, it's all about preparing yourself to be in a good situation that you don't have to no longer be in a mess of funk like that. That you just have to realize and say to yourself, let me just reach out to these people. Let's talk about control. And first and foremost, I'm talking about control body odor, and that's anywhere. And all you have to do is shop.mando and get $5 off of your starter pack, and that's over 40% with promo code LAW. Shopmando.com. Let's go. I use this body wash odor control, full body control with Mando. They have the product here, and they also have deodorant that you apply under the arm for 72 hours of odor control. You want to be in control. And speaking of control, they also have the product that you can apply all over the body, the invisible cream, and it also fights for 72 hours. Look, it's all about being in control. And with Mando, man, they control body odor anywhere. All you have to do is shop.mando, get $5 off your starter pack. That's over 40% with promo code LAW. Shopmando.com. Let's go, and let's stay in control of your odor. I love it.
Let's go, man! Let's go!
Be sure to stay in control of your odor by using Mando. The information is in the description box. Be sure to use promo code LAW to stay in control, be in control, and never lose control when you have Mando. You know, that all rhymes for your mind. And also, I appreciate the mods, man. Appreciate you guys for always handling and regulating. And all we ask over here, if you're going to troll, you got to pay a fine, right? Or pay a fee. Extortions is the name of the game over here. So we extort those Eagles, Washington, and Cowboy fans that say that they are fans, but they hate, you know. And who I'm leaving out? 49ers fans, and as well as Steeler fans. I can't stand Steeler fans, but they really don't talk noise since they got that extra ring. Neither here nor there. The rules and policies, so the laws will come after you all and all of those things. But before, just be respectful, as you got it said, the poet. Yeah, Duncan Wright, appreciate you. Member for 8 months, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support and all that you do over here. And IROC, appreciate you too. All right, so with that being said, that there's a lot of things that we can go over and really dive deep into. One of the things that I really want to go over is this right here. Before, let me just go ahead and open up the phone lines for those. Normally, I've been rushing to get out of here, but I have a few more time. I have about an hour before I go to my next deal. So let's just do that before we go a little bit further. But if you somehow in the Dallas area, I showed this before, you know, and just because if you are in the Dallas area and you've been driving along and somebody had a car wreck and is smoking and the smoke is all in front of you and somebody run into you, then I have a team of experts that can assist you and handle your situation. Their name is Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers. They will take great care of you. They are located here in the heart of Dallas. You can either call 817 in all threes or 214 in all threes. But let's listen to our partners right now.
It starts from the first phone call. Most of the time, you're going to talk to Gene Burkett, a 30-year partner. You're not going to talk to some employee that just got put on the phones that day.
There are things that are so crucial, especially if it's a cataclysmic event, to have our experts get out and look at the vehicle, witness statements, photos, the whole thing.
Call Frenkel first.
Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frenkel first.
Call them first. Be sure to reach out to our partners, man, with anything or everything that you need to get done. Far as personal injury lawyers, you can be at the store and hit your hip at the edge of that table that's at the store. That's personal injury, you know. You can be at the job, man, and stump your toe or something like that. Either whether it's big or small, reach out to Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers. And if you can't call that number, visit frankelfirm.com. Let's get it. My hotline for your mind, 657-390-7391. The topic of the hour is open topic, man. You can talk about anything and everything that you want, and we'll get things going. Inside caramel like $100 grand. And speaking of $100,000, I got my brother from another mother, no other. Don't look like Danny Glover. His name is Hood Quavius Cushion from the 215. You're live on the nation. Talk to me, Hood Quavius.
What's the deal, Law?
Nothing
What's up,
much,
Cowboy
man.
Nation? How's everybody today?
Man, everybody's great, man. It's better to be seen than viewed, by the way. So we here.
Heard that. We here.
Mm-hmm.
So when I jumped on, I heard somebody say something about the Washington Commandos.
Right.
And how the Eagles are in a league of their own, but
Right.
They say that the Commanders have the best chance to be, let's cut the crap, okay? Let's cut the crap.
Break it down.
They played Cooper Rush last year.
Right.
We didn't have a run stopper, and we still stopped their run.
Facts.
Micah Parsons wasn't there. I think the first game. I think he was out the first game, if I'm not mistaken. I believe Chauncey Golston got an interception and ran it back.
Right.
I believe Josh Butler put the screws to people.
Yeah.
It was a close game.
Yep.
It was a close game, but we also had Cooper Rush in there
Right.
in
Break
a
it
close
down.
game. So Washington was in a life fight full of backups. You were in a life fight with a team full of secondary dudes, a team full of ancillary pieces.
Yeah.
But yet I heard Chance talk about we want Dallas. You were in a life fight in the second game versus a bunch of ancillary dudes and Micah Parsons.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And Michael, you were in a life. You needed to bring in Marcus Mariota to seal the deal. You benched your golden boy.
Yeah.
But y'all telling me that Washington has a better chance at least going to the playoffs than you out your damn mind. Let's be honest here. Like, they are at 11. Washington is 11-2 against Dak Prescott and the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Dak Prescott no more. I'm also adding the Cowboys from now on.
Okay, yeah.
Since people have this thing about, y'all always say Dak, but it's supposed to be a team thing. Fine, no problem. They are 11-2 against Dak Prescott and the Cowboys.
Well,
guess what you're getting this year?
What's
Dak
that?
Prescott and the Cowboys. What makes you think you can win? And we're adding George Pickens.
Ooh-wee, boy. I think George Pickens is going to be the elixir that we needed, right? I think that he's going to be the guy that can help open up things for the run game as well as the other side of CeeDee Lamb. We've been asking for tandem packages. I think the NFL in modern day time, you need 2 wide receivers. They can really stretch the field, not stretch the field, but be respected to a degree. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what we're looking for. And put the defense on notice. Now, is this a guaranteed joker? No, man, but this is, at least we got some spades in our hand this time, bro. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. We do got a big joker and a little joker.
You looking at it from that? Well, you can argue that. You could argue that a big joker, little joker. You can argue that.
They couldn't handle the big joker.
Yeah,
they couldn't even handle the big joker last year.
They could barely handle us when we had only a few spades, man. So now we got some spades going, man, and that's what I'm looking for, man. Yeah.
Low spades at that. The 3, the 5, and the 2. That's what we had last year.
Man, Brandon Cooks, he was a spade, but he turned into a jack. You know what I'm saying? And out of spades, a jack of hearts.
What happened there? That goes into. So I did a live last night, and I was talking about Connor Riley. I was talking about Connor Riley and his history, and the fact that the coaches that we have a complete background coming from college to coaching to the pros. They all have a background in those specific areas they were hired for. Connor Riley was an offensive lineman and an All-American in his senior year in 2002. You know what I'm saying? Then he moves on to coaching as an assistant and making his way up the ranks. He ended up being asked to be an OC at North Dakota State. And they won 5 FCS championships, national championships. 5. He's a 5-time FCS national championship winner.
Dang, that's good stuff.
Like, there's something has to be said about the coaching staff that we have. I'm not. If you ask me, Law, this is just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask me, what am I looking forward to more, the players or the coaching? I'm looking forward to the coaching. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the coaching is what actually matters. They're going to be able to put pieces in their right respective places for them to succeed. I hope.
No doubt, man.
Because we hope that with Mike McCarthy, but we saw what happened there.
No doubt, man.
You pretty much just let everybody hot dog it. But that's my time. That was the Kush Hour. I want y'all to have a great afternoon. You know what I'm saying? How about them Cowboys? Check me out, the Basement Boys. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, X, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I'll be getting at y'all.
No doubt, man. That's my guy, Hoodie Kush, man, or Hoodquavius Cusherton with the Hoodie Kush Report. And be sure to check out our other partners, man, here on YouTube and beyond, and that's Rogue Shop. They are, all the information is in the description box. Be sure you got to be 21 years or older. And if you have anxieties or you have trouble sleeping, be sure to check out rogueshop.com and use promo code LAW, and someone there can assist you with discounts off. And if you need to speak to someone directly, they have an open line, communication line. You just jump in there, communicate, chat, and someone will get right back to you expeditiously, in the words of T.I., right? And I want to give a shout out to Albert Donaldson, the guy that I thought that he was a 49er fan, but he's a Cowboy fan, and he sent $20 cash app for my Oxnard fund, man. So when I'm eating or when I'm out there in Oxnard with new gear and stuff, you got to give it to my guy Donaldson, man. Thank you for your support on all that you do. I got another person that's been waiting here from the 928. Is Josh, man. Talk to us. I hope I got your name right. You're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me, man.
What's up, Law? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great, man. I can't complain, Josh, man.
Hey, so I'm at work right now, but all I wanted to say is just, karma's a bitch and God is good. And those three from SS1, those three clowns, they got what they deserve. And our boys won't be hearing their mouths this year. So go Cowboys. Law, you're the man, bro, and everyone have a great day.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you so much. That's my guy, Josh, man. He just wanted to call in and spit his mind. All right. What's up, cuz, man? What's good with you, man? Wait a minute. Call the hotline. I'm live on my podcast, man. Call it. I'm going to text it to you, man. I can't wait to hear your voice on that, man. Breaking news from my cuz. All right, hold on tight. All right, hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Y'all bear with me. If they bring Amari Cooper back, man, I would forgive. I'd take away 1,000 lashes from the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? I would take away 1,000 lashes. Hold on, let me text him my number, man. Hold on. Yeah. Did y'all hear pieces of that? My guy be having his earlobe to the earth, man. And hold on, boom, and 7391er. Okay, let me see if he got this one. Yeah, let me see. And we gonna see what we got from here. Appreciate everybody, man, for jumping in. Albert, you sent it. Thank you, man. Thank all of y'all, man. And VIP, hold tight, man. Hold tight right quick, man. I'm gonna see if I can get cuz on the line right quick and see what we can do from here. Hold on. Boom. Hold on. He be having multiple numbers. Hold on. You know, when you big time like that, he got all these damn numbers. Hold on. Boom, right here. And boom. And here we go. Yeah, so with that being said, I love Cooper and Gilmore to return. This is from C. Bass. Look, there's only so much angle room you can go at when you're talking about guarding Lamb, right? And then when you start talking about guarding when you start talking about guarding Pickens, there's only so much coverage in blades of grass that you can do. But then when you start to look at everything, when you start adding all three of them boys, it's going to be crazy. All right, I got my cuz, man. He live from the 817. You live in the mix, man. Talk to us, man. What inside information you got, and then we can go back and forth with it from here.
I'm just saying, man, little Birdie came to me saying that Amari Cooper thinking about coming back. If Cooper comes back, dog, we got one of the elite wide receiver corps in the league. And I think it prolonged his career, too, because then he had to worry about the wear and tear being the third wide receiver. And he's better than him being going against the third corner in the league, winning that. That's an automatic win with his route tree and all that, man. That would be a good move. Now, the money got to be right. I think that's what the issue is the money. It's always the money, as my grandmother said. Follow the money.
Man,
right? I think that's a good move.
We sitting on $32 million, right? And, of course, we got to pay Micah Parsons, which that's going to increase the cap for this season because, the money don't come into play until next year. So I would definitely run to I would rather have him on my team opposed to having him on the Washington or the Eagles or the Giants. Because think about it. Malik Neighbors is nice, right? And they need another wide receiver to pair up with them. So I wouldn't want to see Cooper twice a year.
They got hired. They talking how high right now, but
yeah, I mean he's a one-trick guy. Yeah.
But I think Cooper here, with the relationship he got with Dak,
right,
throwing the ball,
right,
and him being a third wide receiver, not a number one or two, which he's got, but he'll be going up against three or four corners.
Yeah,
I would take that all day on the third down.
Yep, and then I would take the fact that, a lot of people argue that Cooper only play good at home. Well, hell, I need 8 good games. I need 8 good games, bro, at the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Get 8. I'll take one. And then get on a 1-year deal. Do a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
He already been good with CeeDee Lamb because he grew CeeDee Lamb when he was there with the route tree stuff and the route running. And that's going to help Pickens, too.
That's going to help them out tremendously.
And you got the other Pickens in the room, and he's not an off-the-field issue or anything like that. He's a good guy. So I'm like, you want that.
Now, my guy, you got some rebuttals. I got Donaldson, man, that's in the chat. He says Cooper disappears and he stay hurt, right? So
correct, as the main guy.
As the main
guy.
Yeah. This ain't the main dish, y'all. This not the main entree. This is the appetizers. These the cheese wontons, man, when you go to them restaurants, man.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, that's been the knock on it. He wears down throughout the course of a year, having to be the number one guy.
Yeah.
You don't need him to be a number one guy. If worst case scenario, you need him just to dictate coverage. If he's in third down, he can dictate coverage. You can run out of that. You can do all kind of stuff out of that.
Yeah. So that's what I'll look at too, man. Especially by Cooper, if he come back. Like I said, he won't be the main guy. And even as a part-time, I think at a part-time play, he's better than Jalen Brooks. I'm not holding on to Jalen Brooks to see whether or not he could turn the corner opposed to Amari Cooper, And I'm just being real with y'all. I like Mingo. I literally like Mingo. I think Mingo going to be the – even with my Mississippi boys. You know how I am with my Mississippi boys. I want my Mississippi boys,
That's DK Jr. That's DK Jr.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. That's DK Jr.
Yep. There's definitely him, man. What else you got going on, man? What you got going, man? We got a lot of people watching right now. You got anything got down the pipeline, fam?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm headed to the restaurant, man. Hey, everybody come out, man. Fatburger Arlington. We doing an HBCU event on the 26th. Come out and support the HBCUs, man. Come on out.
Yes, indeed, man. Fat Burger Arlington's, man. We working on Law Nation Sports. We working on something, man, with Fat Burger to get things moving and grooving this year for the 2025 season. And I'm gonna have you to call in more often, bro, so that people can hear your knowledge of the game. Because my brother over here, hey, he can break it down, man. We might have to do a live debate show at Fat Burgers, man. Yeah.
Let's do it, man. Y'all have a good one.
No doubt, man. That's my cuz right there, man. Yes, indeed, from the 817. Yes, indeed, man. Hey, VIP, call back, man. I know that I had you in the VIP lounge, you know. So call back, VIP, if you can, man. I know VIP were waiting to get back on the phone or what have you. But y'all be sure to check out Fat Burger. I'm going to pull up the flyer and everything so that you guys can know where to go and be there. And as I say, don't meet me there, beat me there type of groove. I can't wait to see y'all beautiful faces in the building. And, of course, I will be in Oxnard on the date that they have in this event. But there should be some people that's floating around the DFW area so that they can go and support Fat Burger. I mean, my cousin, he ain't doing a good job at all. He's doing a great job over there. So y'all know how that works. Fat, ice cold. Cowboy says fat and juicy. Oh yeah. Somebody says Fat Burger in Texas now. Yeah. So Whataburger sweating right now. Whataburger, because if you look at a Whataburger burger, right, and you look at a Fat Burger, those are two different elements of meat. Pause if necessary, right? But I'm talking about you want to get the flavor in and the good portion size of your burger, go to Fat Burger, man. And if you can knock out, I believe, 3 of them, they'll put you on the Wall of Fame. Not the shame, but Wall of Fame, just for you knocking out 3 burgers, man. I think that's something that is very noble. And Washington there, that's his name, by the way, last name Washington. There is a great host, and he's going to have a great time, man, talking to you guys when y'all get out there. And don't try to cut corners because the man know his football. So you don't want to be able to try to cherry pick with him on certain things because he do know it, right? All right, so here we go. Boom. Fat Burger and Buffalo Express. Y'all pull it up right now. Here it is right here. Let me see if y'all can see it. Here we go. Boom. All right, so come celebrate with us before the HBCU Diamond Day, the warm-up, the HBCU Experience Week, donation drive and rally. Yeah, boy, I ran over that. Boy, my Mississippi eyes is Mississippian. But it's on July the 26th from 1 to 4. Hey, Washington, you still there? Yo, you still there? Okay, I got it up on the screen now. If you want to let people know all what you guys got going on for the 26th.
Oh yeah, man. We just bring all the alumni chapters, the HBCUs in the area together, raising money for their alumni chapters to give back to these kids, man. All these HBCUs, just giving us awareness and just giving a day to support our HBCUs, man. The Diamond Day is a big thing. We support Tom Johnner, supports it as well right before the game, so it's a big deal. So we do it for let everybody know. Even though we ain't there, still be our love wherever we go. We got love, swag love, and HBCU love wherever we go.
They got Q&As going now, though, fam. They said don't eat 40 on a steak of Fat Burgers. You know, they letting people know that when did you guys come to Texas? How long you guys been in Texas?
We've been in Texas 4 years, man. 4 years. We got one by Cowboys Stadium on Collins, right beside the Torchies on Collins. Mm-hmm. So you guys come out and support us. We're right here, right by the stadium. So all my Cowboy people, come on out. Local people come up. We got good food, good drinks, all that. Come on.
Most certainly, man. Especially good drinks. Somebody said, is there any way that Mozzie can get a hold of them Fat Burgers? Because they said he need to gain some weight, man. Mozzie needs some Fat Burgers, man.
Hey, tell him, come on, man. We got him.
Yes, indeed. He got him, man. So appreciate you, man. Just let people know who you are once again before I let you go, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm Rudy Washington, man. Going on with Fat Burger Arlington and Jack State alumni, graduate. Mm-hmm. We love to have you guys here in Metroplex, man. Come out and support us. We try to do all we can for everybody around. Just come out, man, support, eat, drink, have a good time. It's an atmosphere for your family, friends to come out and just network and come together, give us a place we can all come together at one time, have a good time and eat, man. So I look forward to seeing you guys out. It's Cowboy Nation all day. Law Nation in the building.
Yeah.
So support brother, man. You got a good thing going. So we support. That's what we do. Mississippians, man, Mississippi hospitality.
Man, they gonna learn about that Mississippi hospitality, man. 'Cause we don't give up at all, man. We always show that love, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, y'all have a good one, man. Have a blessed one.
No doubt, man. That's Rudy Washington, the owner of Fat Burger here in Arlington. Y'all be sure to reach out to him and be sure to support HBCUs. My alum, Jackson Fair, I love my Jackson State, oh dear. So if y'all here, come on out, man, especially, and I know I'm in Prairie View country and all of this stuff, but, man, Prairie View, man, we used to dog walk y'all. Y'all know who the real HBCUs out here. Swag, because if I ain't swag, who's swag? Ice Cold says add bacon to his. All right, so if anybody else want to call in, give us a shot and call on in before we close out these phone lines. 657-390-7391 is the hotline for your mind. And in Texas Southern, y'all don't want none of this. Grambling, y'all don't want none of this. And whoever else, Valley, you definitely don't want none of this. Alcorn, all of the Alcornites, man, y'all don't want none of this as well. GSU, we gonna stay true. Yeah, that's why Dion really wanted to come over there, because he wanted to rock that blue, that version of blue over there. Yeah. Jaron says, Mississippi love. Don't forget, have you seen the movie Sinners? And they shot that movie, even though they shot it in Louisiana, but they based it out of Clarksdale, and that's where my people are from too, by the way, you know. I'm a day walker, though. If I'm a vampire, I'm a day walker. That sun don't mess me up, you know. But with that being said, man, my guy CJ the Original says, ever since I took the wisdom tooth out, I don't like tomatoes on my burgers anymore. Man, you got to have some tomatoes on there, man. And some onions. Sauteed mines, man, even though, you know, you supposed to don't eat the white onions, eat the purple onions. Sauteed mines, man. I want mine sauteed, and I want my food to be well prepared, you know. And I don't eat my meat all red and stuff like people do on their hamburgers, you know. But y'all get what I'm saying. Louisiana equals fried catfish tails, no doubt. Appreciate everybody, man, for jumping into these type of episodes. Thank the sponsors for sponsoring, and I appreciate you guys so much for your support. And as we depart, I thought we were gonna have at least MJ to call in, but he may be still asleep. Or at least, what's my guy? VIP, he didn't call in. He didn't call back. He be on a run. But in departing, Cowboy Nation, as the news cycling around and is going down bits and pieces, they realize that the 3-ladder and the 4-ladder networks realize that all of that hate talk and all of that fake talk about the Dallas Cowboys is not really moving the needle like they thought. Because the Cowboys crippled the 3-ladder and the 4-ladder network by bid on the up and up. So then we kind of painted them into a corner. They thought they would be able to run with their Cavante Turpin news. And then just the other day, they had Quinshawn Judkins to have his news. So they really can't really do all of the things that they wanted to do, to sully and denigrate, to cast aspersions, to spit upon the boy's name. So shout out to the Joneses for that effect. But on my way out, Cowboy Nation, if Amari Cooper somehow end up with the silver and blue and the star back on the side of his helmet, I'm going to be talking Donkey Kong size stuff about what we going to do for the 2025 season. But then again, even if he don't make it, I think that on the back end of all wide receivers, when you start to think about it, Mingo, Ryan Flournoy, Jalen Tolbert. Them the three battles I'm really looking for. Because we can dog out Jalen Tolbert from here to there. But that was him considering being the number 1, number 2 out target. And we see what Jalen Tolbert, even though it was one play, of what he did to Quintanamo Bay Mitchell. Had that brother in Pelican Bay shoe program. So what I'm looking for, Cowboy Nation, rising tides raise all ships. And what I'm ultimately looking for is for the Cowboys to be competitive on the back end. The 1s and 2s are already straight. Holden versus Brooks for the last spot, Dre-matic. Break the pool stick. Break the pool stick. Yeah, and let them fight for it. But on my way out, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see, the lady behind me, somehow I feel as if though those eyes are still fixated on me, right? And departing, she would tell me, boy, somehow that cussing. I love your show. But nah, in actuality, she would say at the end of the quotes, or at the end of the show, can you say that quote by Les Brown? I like the way you put it together. No doubt. Let's get it. It goes like this. It's the heart, soul, and sinew of your mind, how you compel yourself to elevate your thought tracks to these elevations of realms as you open up your third eye to see. What is your determination? What is your why? What is your reason? The 2 most important days of your life. The day you was born and the day you realize your purpose. And as long as you operate in your purpose, it doesn't matter who gets fired. It doesn't matter who moves this way or that way. Because the grand creator, you are the fingerprint. You unique. And you will fit whatever is designed for you to do. But sometimes, if you, my friend, is doing things outside of what you designed to do, that's when you get sick. That's when things don't feel fun. That's when it feels like work. But it feels like I'm talking to a group of my friends, my family, when I'm doing this. So it's about determination. And let me break this down. And if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad that you don't get tired, and I got VIP from the hotline is on. I can't leave without my guy. You know, it was good with you, man. I was in closing.
I didn't even want to interrupt it, Lord, because it's one of my favorite parts. But Lord, just know I'll be touching down in Dallas next Thursday.
Okay.
Get at me, Lord. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man, you got.
We'll vibe offline.
Well, you're going to have to catch a plane from there to Oxnard. You know, I'll probably be around. I know,
you're going to be an Ox. I know. Don't worry, Lord. I got you.
They got tickets for about 150, man, flying out of Dallas to Oxnard, to L.A., basically.
Yeah, that's all right. MJ got me.
Oh, okay, MJ, okay. Caught a plane out to Cleveland.
Late last evening.
Help my joker clean up some jokers no longer breathing.
Breathing.
Yeah. But I appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in.
Well, you know, it's Law. I'll see you soon, baby.
No doubt, man. That's VIP, man. He be calling in the Breakfast Club. They face glow when he call in. I was watching his show the other day, and he'd be on the Breakfast Club, man. And my guy's doing major things, not minor things. Appreciate him. All right, it's always good touching in with home base and all of that good stuff. Where was I? Okay, there is another situation that I want to bring up real swiftly, by the way. You know, let me see if I got it right here. Yeah. Boom. Boy, we are rolling, we are grinding, and we are finding out what is the best thing for law in this situation. Boom. I'm trying to get it right there. Where are you? Pull a string and I wink at you. All right, so for those who's in the DFW area, Southern Taste of Dallas Awards, on Friday, if the Lord is willing to allow me to exist on this day, they will be having an award ceremony, and your brother from another mother will be live there. Well, will be visible there. And I want you guys to come out and support. If you are in the Dallas area, that's the link. That's the link to that particular event. Now, the ticket starts at $36. Now, there's VIP, then there's VVIP. VIP tickets are like $260. The regular VIP tickets are like $88 to $90, give or take. But I'm guaranteeing you, you won't have a good time. You will have a great time with the nation. And as we propel ourselves to the end time, Jim Rohn once stated, when the end comes for me, let it find me conquering a new mountain, not sliding down an old one. Meaning that you never get complacent at what you do and the things that you get into. And let me just tell y'all on the way out, let's just show y'all some of the ways that I move around. I don't think I played this before. Yeah, that's Law Nation right there. That's me right there, baby. Let me expound upon and spread this out. Here we go. On my way out. Yeah. How you doing now?
Good, how are you?
They say it's always good to hit up the DJ.
Hey.
Law Nation is my name. What's yours?
Shay.
Shay, DJ Shay.
Shay Rock.
Shay Rock, okay. You on the ones and twos. You gonna give us a good mellow vibe and all of that good stuff today?
Yes, sir. We chilling right now. We gonna turn up a little bit later.
No boots on the ground. That's too soon.
We are doing books for all of the attendees that want books. So if you wanted to take Dr. Joel's books from out there in that Family Fortunes book and maybe use that, because we're kind of leading into our Rice library. And so if you scan that, we have books that we recommend for everything.
I'm already running the play now. It's my my phone 2.0, so you know how to look right here. You got me. See, say less.
Good morning.
Tell her about your ramen. Your ramen.
Yes, you like ramen? You love ramen?
I'm his PR, by the way, Mike.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Jalen. He got it going on. I believe. Let me know how it looks, and then we need to get one in Dallas, though.
We already have 2 locations in Dallas. Yeah. One in Carrollton, there's one in Preston Hollow.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's one in Victory Park. We got 3 locations here. Jenya Ramen Bar. Yeah, check it out. Come on now. Come on now.
Hey, look at all over town with some ramen, man.
Good project, good people. Yeah, so.
I'll be in LA next month for about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Decompress, get back to it. It's a workation, but it's a good thing, you know.
A workation,
yeah.
I love that. That's how you gotta do.
What you getting, man? What's that? What's this? Ranch water? Is it any good? See, it should be a ticket because if you call, it ain't gonna go through. It's good? Yeah, let me see what the ranch talking about. All right. Yeah. How long you been doing that?
Since I was 16.
Since 16?
I just turned 30 this year, so
a long time. Now, I got a podcast like right over there in the corner. I want you to come over and we talk about it. Just talk about the entrepreneur spirit and everything.
Okay.
Get your business out, as well as your mission statement. I love it.
Thank you. I really
yes,
appreciate it.
I like that. Come on through. Come on. All right. Need to find a lady so I can put the drink on the tray.
shot.
Did you shoot with Q and Coda? Yeah, that's my guy too. Yeah. So that's why I like, they show me some of your work. And I like, dang, that's good.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Look me up, man, or you got the phone on you, man. I started off by just doing one sector of sports. That sports niche is crazy. But now I'm doing a little bit multiples, you know. It's going to be Law Nation Sports.
Yeah, give me my number.
Just punch it in for me, bro. I'll shoot you a message.
From the ship?
Yeah, 601. Natchez.
I'm from the Delta.
Okay. Clarksdale or Cleveland?
Yep, my dad
my mom's people from there. And we keep talking, we cousins, man. I was doing all of the beat reports and all of the content when you got drafted. Yeah. So, man, it's good to see you, man.
That's Taco Charlton.
That prays together, stays together. But what about a family that invests together? Man, they live forever together. And this is what we're doing at the Rise event. We are mixing and mingling. Also, we're developing networks for each other so that we can continue to grow. And as you can see, this is one of the epic events by my guy, Authentic Mike.
Yeah. Come on with it. Roll those credits. Come on.
I wake up, flex.
Appreciate y'all, man. One love to y'all, man.
Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest.
Shout out to you, Duncan Wright. Appreciate you. I Rock. Appreciate you. Johnny. Blue. Ranch water is some type of, I think it's vodka mixed with something, but it wasn't that really. It was very ranchy, I guess. All right, come on.
I love my fans, don't need no friends. I got my own.
Vodka and water, I believe.
I could trust you. I find out you tried to
celery or something.
I'm number one up on that court. I'm Nick McGrady.
Come on.
The first one in, the last one out. Can't call me late.
Can't call Law Nation.
Put in my hours, send the invoice, and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and
Law Nation, baby.
Wake up,
Law
thumb down that
Nation.
No drip this. Tell 'em run it up.
Shout out to Jalen Smith.
No rest. Might crash, might
shout out to Malik Hooker too. He was in there.
Tell 'em run it up. I wake up,
Law
thumb down that
Nation.
No drip this. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might. But first I tell 'em run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to
Philly.
I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry.
Come on, David Woods.
Boys don't come to play.
Well, we don't come to play.
One false move, find yourself they getting buried.
Come on.
Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games.
Right.
Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip this.
Straight. Come on, baby.
No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first,
stretch.
Tell 'em run it up.
Come on.
I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip this. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first, I tell 'em run it up.
Until next time, DC for life. And if we offended anyone today, be sure to charge it to my beard, not my heart. And still prayers out to Sadiq Charles. It's just weird without seeing her here in the chat area. So y'all be sure to reach out to her if you got her info and intel, and just let her know that the nation is always behind her in anything and everything that she do. DC for life, not for short. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. Salute.
Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna lead together. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20. But I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit here. I got you. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or you're giving tangibly, bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I'm going to see the y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. Even if you're giving tangibly, just put your hand on the, take your phone and stick it on the bucket. Giving is worship. Giving is worship. Giving is worship. Giving is worship. This ain't the time to talk. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints. This is an easy miracle. We should be able to raise $40,000 tonight just from y'all giving. That's it.
If a baby grain can fly, fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on.